Alright, hey guys, I'm all hairy, a little bit hairy. Um, so it is November the 24th. About what 10:35 my time. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. They gave a verdict of the murder of of the Ferguson murder of Brown. Um, I can't really put it in the Trayvon Martin situation. A little bit I can, and a little bit I can't. Okay, don't. I'm gonna get a whole lot of hate on this video. Alright. What do you mean? Fuck you mean? Fuck. I'm gonna get it. I am. I'm already ready for it. Me and my friend, we went back. And what I mean, we went back, like, before I sat up here and made this video. Like I said, before I make any kind of video, I go back and I investigate it, and I look at it to a T. 100% to a T. The Michael Brown murder in Ferguson, Missouri, and the Trayvon Martin situation. And there are certain things that I can't put together, and there are certain things that I can justify. The Trayvon Martin, I will represent that to the T. There is no reason why Zimmerman should have followed him, Trayvon Martin. When the cops and authority figures, government authority figures, told you that law enforcement told you not to follow him, and you took it upon yourself to go follow him, and then you end up killing him. I'm gonna stand ground on that one. I turned around and I had to dig deep, and I watched the videos with my friend, my homeboy. We watched his videos, we rolled it back, we watched it, we watched when he was in the little, the convenience store, bullshit little market. We watched that, then we watched when he got shot. Now, this is what I'm gonna say. There's no hatred. Got so much remorse for all families that have lost a loved one. But we're gonna go ahead and do this. And the Michael Brown situation in Ferguson, Missouri. One, there is no reason to steal. I don't care how broke you are. You should not steal from a convenience store. And another thing, they call them Pakistanis, but not all of them Pakistanis. But these people that are minorities in this country, they're gonna fight for their shit because they put money for that shit. That's like if a black person made a convenience store and you went in there and robbed a black-owned store for some cigars. Understand the precautions that they understand what you're gonna go through. See, you might not made it outside, you might be inside of the store, because a black person you rob from them, they're gonna kill you on Front Street. They're gonna shoot you. Because you're taking money from them. That's money they gotta replace. That's money they gotta put back that you took from them. See, most people don't think about it like that. When you own a business, what people steal from the company, you're stealing from the people that put that into their company. You're not stealing from the store, you're stealing from them, because guess who pays for the merchandise that you're stealing? The people. and then on top of you stealing from them, they're got to be charged a certain amount for their business to keep running. So the merchandise that they do put in their store, it benefits their life and it benefits to keep the store going. Now, if you're sitting up here stealing guards out the damn store, understand why somebody might want to take a gun to you, but then you shoving him around. I mean, he's only like, looks like about 5'4", and he looks like he maybe weigh about, maybe not even that much, probably about 150, maybe 180 pounds, maybe two. You shoving him around like a damn bag of chips in a damn convenience store that he owns. So how can you get mad when he's pissed off about you stealing some cigars that cost $1 out of a store, a convenience store, so you can go smoke with your friends? Now we're gonna get into this. I'm not justifying the cops' actions, but if you're gonna walk up to an authority figure, you better be having a gun or a pistol or something. But if I'm not condoning no type of law officials that shoot somebody that does not have a weapon, but I guess the law official felt like he was threatened, and that is the reason why he took the actions that he did. I am not justifying his actions, but if you come at me, and I'm a law enforcement, and you just stole some cigars, a whole box of cigarillos out of a convenience store, and you won't sit up there and hold when I tell you to hold, and you want to walk up to me, then I'm going to take the actions that I do. If I think you have a weapon on you, there's the difference. If you have a weapon to make me feel threatened, if you have no weapon and I don't feel like my life is being threatened, then I will going to approach you the way I am. Now, if you pull out a pistol and then you shoot me, then I'm gonna take that initiative to shoot you. That's the part that I am not gonna give any justifications to, because he didn't have that. Only thing he had was guards that he stole out of a freaking convenience store because the cops were called, and then find out that the owner did not call the authority figures. Somebody else in the store called the law enforcement to complain about Brown stealing some cigarillos out of a convenience store, and he was arguing with the owner about he's not going to pay for it. I mean, we as black people, we act ignorant. We would say some shit and do that kind of shit. But I don't justify that you shoot an unarmed person. If you feel threatened, I understand you to take the law into your hands to shoot that individual on demand. If I feel threatened, I'll shoot you on demand. If I feel like I've been going to be insulted or threatened in any kind of way, I will. I will shoot you. But him to throw his hands up to plead that, okay, I'll go to jail, I know I did wrong, and then the law enforcement take it upon themselves to shoot him, yeah, I don't agree with that shit. Because if he got his hands up in the air, he's not a threat anymore. He's a person that actually is proven that he's guilty, and he will take whatever situation that comes to part, meaning that he knows he did wrong and he would go to jail for his situation, what he did. 2 hours, maybe 3 hours in jail, or maybe 6 months in jail for theft by taking. Okay, cool. I mean, if that's what you did, that's your crime. You gotta pay the time. But to shoot him and he don't have a gun in his hand, that I don't condone. That I know is really wrong, because you're shooting an innocent person then, because regardless, they don't have a weapon in their hand. They're not really insulting you. They're not kind of making you feel like you're threatened because they don't have no weapon. What are you gonna do? Shoot you with a gar? But I don't justify Michael Brown's actions because he knew he was wrong. I don't justify, I don't go agree with the actions that the police out had taken. But I would say if he came at the officer in a defensive manner to make the cop feel like that he was going to be threatened, then the cop shot him, then I understand that because that is the law. If a person feels like they are threatened any type of way, the person that has a weapon has that right to shoot to defend themselves. And see, I've taken that class, so I know that law. If I feel threatened any kind of way, I have a right to defend myself. And if I have a gun on the premises, I have that right to shoot you on the spot because I feel like I've been threatened. And that's the reason why the law threw it out. It's fucked up as it is, but it's nowhere near the Trayvon Martin. That one, I am pissed off still about. There's another one about the cops who choked the older guy out, put him in a head choke, and killed him. Yeah, in New York. I stand by that one too. This one, I'm sorry, Michael Brown, but you were wrong. But then cops, you were wrong too. Because if you was not really seriously threatened, you didn't see a weapon when he approached you. You didn't see any type of indication that he was going to shoot you. He just came at you. But if you didn't see a gun, I mean, if a black man's going to approach a cop, they're going to shoot you. They're not going to just sit up there and walk to you with their hands up in the air. They're going to kill you. So I don't really justify your actions. But the law is if they feel threatened that they can shoot you on spot. They can't kill you. Anybody that's like me, if I feel threatened in my household, somebody came in my house and I feel like that I'm being threatened or somebody in my house is being threatened and I have a gun on my premises and I shoot you, I won't go to jail because I feel threatened. As fucked up it is as a gun law, but guess what? I found out that's the gun law. Isn't that fucked up though? So maybe we need to find a way to limit, do something about gun laws. I mean, because as fucked up it is, but me and my homie went back and watched this video over and over from him from the convenience store to him getting shot in the street. As fucked up as it is, he knew he was wrong. He knew that what he did was wrong. Um, the convenience store guy didn't call somebody else that was in the store, called the law authorities, and that's how the whole situation came about of him getting killed. And it's just crazy, man. It's just messed up. Our laws are made to be broken. Like they say, laws are made to be broken. I think there needs to be a different kind of law for police officers and to not take their authority to a whole nother level that they are taking it to. I think they need to take precautions of what they're doing before they take a gun and shoot it because it's killing people that really are innocent and it's taking lives that shouldn't even be taken. Like this life could have just went to jail and probably got out in 6 months and still been living. But you know, the way this law is just kind of fucked up, and the way this economy and the way we live and the government is just fucked up. I mean, we need to fight it. Our gun system is just ridiculous, and our laws for gun use is just redundant because people are abusing it. So I would say we need to do something about the gun control, make better rights and better use of when we can and when we can't shoot. Alright, later.